Hello, Cancer. It's umomgtarot, and this is your someone secretly talking about you tarot card reading. Let's look at. Let's have a look at who's doing the talking now that your tarot deck shuffled. If you like a personal reading, if at any point something resonates and you want to go in deeper, there's a link to there's a link to my website. I've said this a million times. Still fumbling. There's a link in my description to the website that you can book a personal reading if you like. Okay? So here is your first card, Cancer. This is who's talking about you. Let's see what their vibe is, and then we'll do a tarot spread. The Sun. Okay, you got some healthy energy to you. A life liver. So this is your immortal spirit. Immortal spirit. Don't you forget it. Not this one flipping around, slithering around from place to place, but the one that's like, okay, like Kami to Piccolo. I birthed you. You came out of my face. Okay, the Sun. Destiny is involved here, by the way. Destiny, it's a big deal, kind of a big deal. Destiny. Listen, Cancer, don't shoot the messenger. What do you mean? What do you mean, destiny? Could also be a Leo. Could be a Leo. Never seen a Leo and a Cancer love one another, but hey, who knows? Then we have Neptune energy. And this is your fantasies, yearnings, longings, and potential for illusion. Really? Mortal destiny and a little delulu. Illusion, imagination, dreaming, colorfulness, vibrance, stretch of the hella embellishment. Made up scenarios, borderline. So then we have Scorpio. And this energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. So you know what, Cancer, you have some deep-rooted, deep, profound type vibes coming in with this person talking about you. Maybe they're very important. Maybe they have a deep significance, deep, profound impact in your life. We have the Sun sign, Leo, vibrance, but like it might be connected to your purpose. Then we have the Neptune energy. The imagination is wild, so maybe you're dreaming about them. Maybe you're thinking about them in a weird, random way, and or the thought of them, or what they would think, or whatever the heck, is expanding your own imagination, or they bring some sort of vibe out of you. We have Scorpio energy. This person might bring an intense vibe out of you. Very, very, very thin line between loyalty and betrayal. Just a deep, passionate, watery feeling, like a boss energy, and then also that, that watery, sensitive, like one wrong move and you'll blow type energy. So there's a deep and profound spiritual connection to these two watery energies, Pisces and Scorpio, and then a little bit of the ego energy with Leo. So let's have a look. Let's see what's going on. What are they talking about? What you talking about? Oh, what you talking about? Me? Nine of Cups. Wishes fulfilled in reverse. Okay, so Queen of Swords in reverse. All right, we're already getting some. What do you mean wishes fulfilled in reverse? What do you mean Queen of Swords in reverse? Already we have an archetype of somebody who is like a strict teacher, or somebody who's like an observer of some sort that's trying to see through you fulfilling your dreams. It's like kind of like, you ever seen Will Smith try to give somebody advice? Be like, all right, we're not even talking unless you do some push-ups. Lose 40 pounds. Like, I can't remember where the story from, but it's very real. Like, it's like, no, Will Smith's a funny guy, right? Or before the incident. Very funny, very light, very goofy, very silly, right? But then, the reality is success is like, listen, you gotta do 5 million push-ups, no excuses. Like, come back in 30 days. And it's like, you either did it or you didn't. Discipline type. But it's like, okay, yeah. That'll cut a lot of time off. But also, it's gonna get me results. But it's a wish fulfilled, but it's like, oh. It's like when you see those people go on those dieting shows. And like, all right, I'm here to change my life. Blah, blah. All right, so what we're going to do is, hey, stop eating a bunch of junk food, go home, and come back in 30 days and lose 100 pounds. They're like, oh, okay. You're just going to tell me to stop eating junk and that's it? And then you're going to yell at me when I don't. It's like one of those. Anyways, let's keep going. I'm not saying anything about your weight, okay? Cancer, you have a beautiful body. Anyways, okay, so six of wands. Victory, seeing your name in lights, seeing your name on the stage. Dude, you're thriving. That's a reason to talk about you. Good. All good. But you have a mentor. weighing on you. This Queen of Swords is in reverse. So there's something, too much advice. Maybe the teacher is becoming the student. Maybe you're giving them advice and then you're outshining them or something like that. Like, it could be something like that. It could be one of them. Because why are you upside down? We got the Lover's card. Ooh. Heart-centered decision making. Loving decision making. Gemini energy as well. Another 6. Very interesting. Very interesting. Because the lovers is supposed to be like somebody's looking out for you. Somebody cares about you beyond your connection. Like they're going to look out for you from afar. Or they're going to, if it's not good for you to be with them, they'll be apart from you. Because they'll like, this is the best thing. This is the best thing, I promise. Like, we're doing something in the good intention spirit. Now, with that, the Lovers is associated with Gemini. So we got that Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. So it's almost like if they make a painful decision, it's because they're doing it for the best. Maybe you don't know all the details of it. If they're being very strict, being very distant, it's for a methodical, heart-centered reason. The Lovers is also, it means that you could be building a connection with somebody that goes deeper and deeper and deeper. Based on these victories, based on this wishes fulfilled that don't look like it's like kind of backing your way into something that you've always wanted but you didn't realize. Oh, I wanted a green car. I didn't recognize this was my car that I always dreamed of because it's bright purple. And then you're like, and then a month later you get hired by Molly Maids because that's your dream job, and they're like, oh, we just don't have any purple cars. Oh wait, I have a purple car. Okay, well then you're hired. It's something like that, like synchronicity type thing, or soulmate, divine connection thing. And I say that deeply because of that Neptune and Scorpio. There's a deep connection here with this person, strong sense of loyalty and victory in that loyalty. So maybe celebrating a win, maybe celebrating some sort of achievement, accomplishment that puts you in a deeper place with this person. Then having trouble juggling, having trouble balancing the relationship, having trouble with expectations. I guess loyalty and betrayal, there's a thin line. When I always mention that with Scorpio. Having trouble with the romanticization of it versus, your ego. So I don't want to tell you how I feel, but everything you do is so lovely. Blah, 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 blah. Romanticizing, imagining, daydreaming, all that stuff involved with this person about them. But then the reality of the situation is like very dreamy, methodical, deep connection, but you want to pace it. Because you have before you with that King of Swords the Queen of Swords who is just sitting there looking at you like, oh, I wish your mother would, right? Queen of Swords, it might represent you being very guarded with this person, or it might represent them being very guarded with you, as, there's some success victory that they're not a part of, or the success victory is with someone else, and maybe this Queen of Swords doesn't approve it. It could be a parental figure, it could be a mother figure, it could be a mentor that is like, they're helping you on your dreams, but their path towards it may be very Nine of Cups in reverse. All the water filling out of your wishes fulfilled. Again, not what you expect. It's like signing a deal with a big corporation with a reputation, a good reputation, the dream job, versus signing a contract with a startup. It's like, okay, I got it, the job, the famous corp. But then you find out your boss is Ellen. And then it's like, suddenly this startup job would have been way better. Right. Trying to find balance. And you can understand why that Lover's card is there. Because, like, what heart-centered decision do you need to, make here? We're winning. Balancing and juggling. Okay, so I guess, I could kind of see what that is. So some of you guys have someone in the vicinity, and y'all got something going on. You have a victory that kind of maybe strays from your discipline. Maybe you guys had plans for something else that you want to achieve, and then a curveball was thrown your way. This divine, deep love connection right here. And then you have somebody just approaching you, cups, so new love coming in, somebody who's making a very bold gesture, a very clear gesture that they're interested in connecting with you emotionally, lovingly, spiritually, fluidly. Two of Pentacles, but it might be hard for you to balance the relationship and whatever the heck's on your heart. You might have to make a heart-centered decision. Oh, that might be it. It might be like something where it's like, you know what this looks like? It reminds me of like somebody who's like trying to be an actor, trying to be a stage performer, trying to be, no, not even that. Somebody who's trying to be like an Olympian or an athlete. And then some person in their local community is like, hey, I want to go on a date? And it's like, I have big dreams, man. I don't have time for this. But you're probably don't see that vision, whereas the Queen of Swords would probably see that vision. And you would be like, oh, yeah, okay, I'm winning out here. Now this person's into me, or this person's making me an offer that I can't refuse. Or maybe you're a singer and you're out there and then somebody makes you a deal to sign with their agency, and a deal's all you ever wanted. But this is your first deal. But there's more to come. Maybe you're premature and you're signing with the first person, you're locked in until you don't know where your career is going to go. And you know what I mean? But I feel like somebody, Knight of Cups, is going to give you a watery offer that puts you all in your feels and is fueled by emotions. But I feel like this Queen of Swords energy is looking at your emotions, the wish fulfilled that you wanted, and seeing either a deviation from that, or seeing the discrepancy between what you said you desired and what would be nourishing and fulfilling to you versus what this Knight of Swords energy is offering, which they're not offering anything negative, but it just might be deterring from the ultimate success that you're looking for. Six of Wands, looking to be celebrated, looking to be the victor. I feel like you guys have been waiting a long time. We have the Hangman here, waiting a long time, and maybe for that whole Neptune energy. Hangman and Pisces, Hangman and Neptune connected, and that Hangman is usually, our perspective is a little diluted, right? We're seeing things a little differently than typical. We're waiting in limbo, and it's up to us to change our perspective to keep things moving. But I feel like this might be a test for you. Somebody who has discipline, somebody who is looking out for you, somebody putting their foot down, you might just strike them. You might just be like, oh, they're just too strict, or they're rude, actually. They're just too controlling. You might wrap it in a different package about who they are, but just always remember their position in your life. And if, they always make sense, but this time you just wanted this one thing, they don't make sense at all, blah, 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 then it's like, kind of check yourself too. Maybe you're right, but maybe also they've just continued to make sense, and your emotions towards the sense that they're making has changed. You got to calibrate yourself sometimes, because when it comes to these cups, when it comes to the emotions, when it comes to even the wands, your emotions can't fully be trusted to decision making. Oh, I just want it because I feel like it. I want it out. Feel like it. You'd see me with my face slammed in some McDonald's fries and Krispy Kremes. You gotta keep sight of the overall plan. Can't have 12 Krispy Kremes. Gonna have a big bag. Can't. Gotta pace it out. Can't have it all at once. Gotta have it staggered over at least 6 hours. So, this might be what that Queen of Swords. I just kind of really want to know a little bit more about the Queen. Queen of Swords is giving the Devil. Queen of Swords is giving Capricorn, though. Capricorn is a leader, a boss, somebody that thinks the long game, just like I said. And the Devil is also the ruler of temptation. Okay, so do you want to just indulge, fall off course? Do you want to go to the party, or do you want the party to go to you? Or do you want to be invited to the party, or do you want the party to be invited to you? Because it goes from, once in a while is nice and it's a reward, a celebration, but then it becomes, if it's often, then it becomes this indulgence that you don't have control of anymore. No, I have to drink every day now. Look, let's keep the party going. Then it becomes a problem instead of a celebration, the opposite of its intended use. Okay, so I think with you guys, you really need to factor in this Queen of Swords person. How much of it do you believe? How much of their advice or advising do you trust in? And maybe you need to have a baseline for that when random things pop up, when you feel some type of way. Pre-dialogue this. If I have a love interest, if I fall in love, then we're not pivoting from the plan. You got to keep it light, or you got to, you know what I mean? Like some. Because if this person is putting time in investing their intellect to you, then they obviously want things to pan out well, and they don't want to have to force that, or especially if there's this assisting. 10 of Wands here, there's a long journey, there's a lot of responsibilities, and don't lose sight of the bigger picture and the overall responsibilities, the things that are non-negotiable in your world to achieve whatever success, whatever that Nine of Cups represents to you. Emotions fulfilled, Nine of Cups, respect, and a powerful manifester. So whatever it is you're trying to create, just make sure you stay on the trajectory and know that curveballs are going to be thrown, and it's a test, it's a trap, okay? And remember, I feel like in this scenario, Hangman shows that that Neptune energy is there, and what you're looking at might not be the opposite. It might be the opposite. I wouldn't say that all the time, because the Queen of Swords kind of scares me and whatnot, but Hangman up in here, you're opposite. Think the opposite of the conflict, okay? If you get this temptation, of course it's good. The Lover is good. Heart-centered decisions, good, great. But do things that make good decisions, essentially. And if you can't find balance in relationships, if you don't have time, then just be practical about your approach and communicate what it is to all parties involved. You don't want the Queen of Swords, a valuable resource like the Queen of Swords, to just walk away because they don't think you're making decisions anymore. So, people help you if you help yourself. So if they catch any wind of you being like, whatever, then they're going to be like, okay, whatever. Right? So there it is. That's your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, share the video. And if you'd like your own personal reading, check out the description. There's a link to my website as well as a link to my Etsy shop. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.